Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in to Boston Tea Time. My name is Retro Scorpion speaking here on the Retroverse Excel channel. Welcome in. We'll be able to discuss some stuff here in a minute. Just please stand by. Just a few minutes longer. Just give me a few minutes. All right. Don't forget to check out Young King Blakey at youtube.com, as well as don't forget to check out Melissa Jade at youtube.com. Bruins_fan_1924 at youtube.com, which he is going to be our possible guest tonight. So sit tight, him and possibly Young King Blakey. So check those two out, and yeah, let's get into it. Remember, also like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and yeah, support the channel via Cash App or anything else if you would feel so kind to do so. If not, don't worry about it. And a couple of hinters. Don't forget, folks, support your local LGBTQ if possible, and erase the hate and don't discriminate. as well as please be aware of handicapped people and autism and handicap awareness. There are plenty of people other in the world like me that have an autism handicap. So please erase the hate, don't discriminate, and let's get started. Alright, welcome in everybody. Let's just do a quick mic check. Make sure everything's all set. So, alright, I'll make sure all my mic settings are all set. Make sure y'all can hear me properly over the music's all about. Let's go ahead and make sure everything's all set. Check 1, check 2, check 1, check 2.
Why is this so delayed?
Alright, welcome in everybody. Everything. Yeah, mic settings look to me in perfect proper order. So let's go ahead and get to talking while we wait for some of our guests. I need to invite somebody else to the panel along with Burns. So give me 1 sec. So one more person. Alright, that should be everyone that we've invited. I need to open my invite list on the other screen real quick, and then we'll get started with our little podcast. There we go. Nice. So, also, there might be one other person I might want to invite. So, sorry. Feed. Let's see. There's one other person that hasn't been on a panel in a while, so figured he might want me up here in case, but if not. So I think we've gotten the most of our listings. So I think we are all set with the people we've wanted to invite. So who else? Okay. And we've gotten our list of people. So let's go ahead and get this party started. First, let's quickly turn this off. And guys, before we get started, we need to do the old oot and salute to our revolution of the retroverse as well as everything else. So let's do this. With that being the case, welcome in everybody. This is officially the Boston Tea Time Chat of Monday night. It is Monday night. Yeah, today is Monday, correct? I want to double check because sometimes I get it wrong. Yep, it is Monday night, guys. It is another lovely night here in the Retroverse Shell in in the United States, as well as the New Englander province in the United States and in the state of New Hampshire. So, welcome in everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's fine. Oh my goodness, we have someone that has appeared in the chat after a long, long time of not being here. Angie, sweet thing, how are you? It's good to see you. But Angie, you're probably wondering why your wrench is missing, and I can explain that real quick. So Angie, I know you haven't been here in a while. We had to do a mod sweep because we had a rogue mod before, and we didn't know who it was. I know it wasn't you, Sweet Pea. I know it wasn't you because you're too sweet. So real quick, Angie, I'm gonna give you back your mod wrench real quick because we had to do a mod sweep, sweet thing, because of a rogue mod. So let me give you back a wrench, Angie. Love you, sweet thing. But Angie, welcome in, sweets. How are you? I hope you're still doing good, sweets. I know it's been a long, long, time since you've been chatting. I know you've been busy, sweets. All right, real quick, I need to close the other window. So, all right, we got some topics to talk about this tonight. We have some topics to talk about tonight on the Boston Tea Time chat. We'll probably have more topics to talk about and more into more like indulging like a deeper concept. Once our possible guests get up here, we have like, oh, thank you, Retro. I understand. Oh, thank you, Angie. You're so sweet. You sweet thing, you. I'm not gonna lie, Angie. I freaking missed you. We all did. I'm not gonna lie, Angie. We missed you, sweet thing, you. But yeah. So. But yeah, without a shroud of doubt, we did miss. We did 100%. We missed you, you sweet thing. Anywho, and Angie, since you're just coming in chat now, and you probably don't know, so guys, and Angie, so all the new people that have not heard this yet, as well as Angie, who is probably not aware of it coming around the corner yet. Angie, my birthday is coming up this Sunday. So that's one of the topics we're going to discuss with possible live streaming on my birthday and stuff. So that's one of the things I want to help discuss on this particular podcast is kind of discussing what I'm going to do on my birthday. Aw, ain't you sweet, guys? Look at this. See, this is why Angie's one of our diehards and why she's one of the sweetest, So, but yeah, birthday coming up on Sunday. I'm not again, guys. I'm not 100% sure what I will be doing on my birthday via like streaming or what's the plan. Because again, I am gonna be 28 years old, which means there's not like a whole lot of partying going on. It's literally just a one and done sort of thing. Because you gotta remember, I'm gonna be 28. I'm in my 20s. Birthday parties aren't really a thing anymore because I'm not a kid. Which I can, even me with my kiddish autism, I can understand that. I'm not looking to have a big party, so I kind of just want to go back to what I was doing and just celebrate it that way. But at the same time, it's nice. So yeah, Sunday, and let me double check my math. Yep, Sunday coming up is my birthday. So, and coincidentally, the World Chess also on July 20th is World Chess Day. Celebrate the game of. Look at this. There's actually a national holiday on my birthday of July 20th. It literally says World Chess Day. Celebrate the game of kings, which is kind of funny if you think about it. The 11th. What do they got for the 11th? So wait, what? Did that get mixed up? Wait, what? Hold on, what's going on? So I may have gotten the dates mixed up. So the 11th is World Chess Day. My bad. My bad. The 11th is World Chess Day, but on the 20th, they have a celebration called International Day of Friendship. That's on the 20th. And it's called the International Day of Friendship. Celebrate the bonds that unite us. That kind of makes sense. Me being born on July 20th and that being the national holiday kind of makes sense now. So, kind of crazy. So, uh, uh, nice. 28 is a fantastic age to be. That's nice. It also means I'm 2 years away from the 30-year-old mark. It also means I am 2 years away from 30. Let's speak of 30. What's on the 30th? What is on the 30th of July? That's another thing it says. It says there's a national holiday on on the 30th. They say that on the 30th is International Youth Day. Celebrate the young voices. Dude, I didn't realize how many international and national holidays there were in my birthday month. I just looked at it, so, and it's really cool that my my PC's calendar kind of notes them off with a dot. So that's cool. But yes, as far as I'm concerned, I have no idea what's going to happen this upcoming Sunday. But I do know, as far as I'm concerned, on the 19th, my adopted brother will be dropping me off at my mother's / sister's place, so I can actually wind up spending time with them there and still have my birthday. So it kind of works out because this is actually coincidentally our weekend together. So and it will still work out the same way it does. So it all worked out anyway. So and Angie and anyone in the back on anyone else that hears the air conditioner in the background, do not worry. The air conditioner's not broken or malfunctioning. That's literally how the air conditioner works. So it actually works pretty good. That's one of the many updates about this still. We got an air conditioner in the window. It's working pretty good. I had to plug up a couple creases and stuff on it. So, yeah. All right, I'll close this off. Oh my God! Hello, Ace. How you doing, Sweet Pea? Welcome in. Welcome in, Ace. How are you? How are you, sweets? Still waiting on if Blakey's gonna showcase it all. If even if Blakey or Bruins fan or even like Jack Hobson or Shane would come up. I don't know. We've kind of been looking forward to one of them coming up for this. So, and I would. Here's the thing. I'd put the link in the chat if it didn't mean like risking my channel, because again, unlike Streamlabs where you can ban them from the whole deal, Restream doesn't do that. So I'm kind of like just not risking it. So. So while we're on it, look at Angie saying hello to Ace. You two are gotta be the best of friends apparently. So. Let's go ahead. All right. So here's the scoop. All right. One of the things I wanted to discuss today or tonight was our victory in getting proper emulation done, and you'll hear me out. We were able to get a PS2 game running, and we actually got one of the very PS2 games we got running, which so far we've on the whole channel spectrum, we've gotten two PS2 games running perfectly on the channel on said emulator. The first PS2 game we ever ran was GTA San Andreas, this Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. We've got a YouTube short of us driving a car off a hill and landing on someone's porch. So, and then of course, like I said, tonight, we were able to emulate and get running. Get ready for it. Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, this is a PS2 game that's a classic, and it's one of those things. It is one of the first ever PS2 games I played as a kid, as well as one of the first PS2 games we ever owned as children. So, um, Shadow the Hedgehog was a really cool game. I got to play it. I got to live stream it today. It was a huge privilege. I feel grateful that I was able to play it. I was able to get it running, getting a save point, and blah blah blah. So I was kind of grateful that we got it running. So I'm actually looking forward to probably playing it and then possibly beating the game. So completing the game is kind of our goal here. It will be the first PS2 based game we'll ever complete on this channel. So I would have to say, the first N64 game we've ever completed on this channel is, go figure, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time N64. So that's kind of crazy. As far as I'm concerned, we have already posted a bunch of recorded videos. We're talking like emulation, PC games, blah blah blah. And that's the other thing I want to discuss today on this little podcast. But before I get into that, where is the Boston tea? I bet you're wondering. Hold on, that's one preferred. Wait, there we go. This would not be a Boston Tea Time podcast without a little bit of Boston tea. So let's pour some Boston tea real quick. God, the bar is completely dirty. It's completely messed up, and I think I need to clean it off. So I'm gonna clean out the bar a little bit. All right. Okay, let's. Oh shit! Did not want to knock that over. That is full of liquid. I am surprised that did not fall over. That would have been terrible. So, okay. No, fuck it. All right, let's quickly pour us some Boston tea. I am still waiting for some guests, if that. So, let's go ahead and pour the Boston tea. This will be great. All right, waiting for it to pour. So there we go. Nice, pouring the Boston tea, kind of great, isn't it? So there we go. Boston tea time. Let me put on my gloves because this is the easiest way I can crush cans without injuring my hands. You read my mind. You read my mind. Angie says, "You read my mind, Retro. Where is the Boston tea?" Wow, I didn't know I could read minds. That's kind of crazy. So, well, again, this wouldn't have been a Boston Tea Time podcast if I wasn't planning on putting Boston tea into the emphasis of it. So hold on, I gotta crush a couple cans so they fit in my recycle bin I got below here easier. So another one over there is crushed. So where's that one? No, there's one more right here. It's got a little bit left in it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, there you go, guys. A full pint of Boston tea. Cheers. Let's take our first sip. Excuse me. So one of the other things we played today, which was a big success in kind of emulation, I guess, if you think about ISO, like PC ISO file running, or even PC zip file running for a PC game, we managed to play a game that's based on a 1980s movie. It's not a 1980s PC game. I don't even think the 80s had PC games much back then, other than what we call floppies, like floppy disks. So, but let's go pop sound. I remember my mouth. That was kind of cool. But This particular PC game I played today was released in 2006. It is actually the 20th anniversary edition of the Goonies video game, arcade game. And I was playing it today, and I had a freaking wonderful time. It was not only addicting to play the Goonies game today, it was also very much fun, and I had a good time. But not to me, but we will not lie and say, I'm not going to lie, it was very challenging. The Goonies arcade game I played today is and will always be very challenging. So, aside from the Goonies game and the Shadow the Hedgehog gameplay today, which was freaking fire, it was awesome. We also played a couple of pinball game rounds today. I played two of or not just two, both of the Austin Powers pinball machine maps. We had International Men of Mystery map. We had the Spy Who Shagged Me map. We have both those. I believe we have both of those uploaded to our YouTube channel as we speak. Hold on, I'm gonna double check. I know we had the first map, which is the International Man of Mystery. So let me just double check on that. Give me a sec. I have to double check and make sure I did upload the other one. So hold on. Take a note. I am taking note. So what do we got? Okay, let's go to my record videos. It should be in the record videos. Okay, and yes, Angie, real quick, I saw what you said. So I salute you too. Cheers. Yep, it looks like I uploaded both of them. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of pinball-based emulation games, such as Pokemon Pinball, Mario Pinball Land. Mario Pinball Land was actually requested by one of our viewers. I believe it was by Crypto. Crypto or Goozy had requested that I play Mario Pinball Land, and then afterwards I managed to get the Austin Powers PC pinball game running versus having to do it via Game Boy. So I was see my opinion of it is I would have probably done a Game Boy Advance like emulation. The problem I saw with it was the fact that I've noticed on the ROM's website where I get my emulation ROMs, it kept on glitching out on me to where I couldn't get my ROM. And it wouldn't let me get my ROM. I think there was probably a limit on how many I could get. But it's besides the point. We've played a lot of emulation recently. We've done a lot. So we even played Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advanced. So yeah, our emulation skills are getting higher on the grade scale. And I would have to say that my knowledge of emulation is getting pretty high of an IQ versus my knowledge of emulation, like retro game emulation. And at some point, I'm really starting to think, to extend my horizons and getting more to the point, Like, here's what I'm thinking, okay? Y'all can disagree with me or not, but we've already done, PS2. We've already proven we can do that. Game Boy Advance, N64, GameCube. But who's to say, right, that we can't seem to that we can't seem to try to emulate, NES, SNES, Sega Master Systems. I'm actually considering, emulating more than just what we've done and taking the channel to the next step. Because, and again, real quick, I'm sure. Ooh, excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon. And also, real quick, Angie, if you're still there, Sweet Pea. Angie, I'm not sure if you were here when the news was broken out, but Angie, my channel did get monetized for a temporary time, and then my monetization was paused. But I did reach my goal. Angie says, "I like your headphones, Retro. I love all those nostalgic feelings. It reminds me of the good old days." Yes, ma'am. But yeah, Angie, I was monetized. They just paused my monetization because there's freaking information I gotta fill out for AdSense and stuff. And me being the way I am, I refuse. And some of you might call me crazy, right? I refuse to fill out the information for AdSense in order to get my monetization turned back on because it involves like showing a valid ID and government ID and all that. And if you're like me, then you know that I have trust issues over that. So with that being the case, I'm just not gonna, work towards turning back on my monetization because it's not worth it. So it's not worth collecting from YouTube at all because of my social security benefits probably getting taken away and stuff. So that would be the one thing I have to look at. So, and again, guys, real quick, I know I've reminded everyone about this before, but as always, this channel is not, the goal of this channel is not to get monetized. It was not to profit on this channel. It was not to make money to benefit myself. If anything, people could have just donated if they wanted to, again, not forcing people. People could have donated to me at any time, anywhere, and I would just use it to help benefit the channel for like, equipment, stuff to help entertain the folks, If I ever get like donations on this channel, it's normally just so I can get more entertainment for the channel and everything. But unless someone gives me a special instruction with said donation, like saying, "Hey, go get yourself some groceries," or "Hey, get yourself something," So that's the way I have to look at it. That's the way I have to look at it. But the truth is, I am not looking to make a profit on this channel. It was never the goal. The goal in general of this channel was mainly to just, it was mainly to make friends, get to know people, and get out there. Even though I'm stuck in my room on a daily basis. Stuck in my room on a daily basis. So. Angie says, "That's awesome, Retro. You got monetized for a little bit. I hear you. I would have trust issues giving out my personal information to any entity." Yeah. It's just that, and I have several trust issues with that kind of stuff. And I don't care how many people say, "Oh, it's legal." I says, "No, I'm not trusting it regardless." Not that I don't want to trust it. It's just I don't because I know where it's going. So, so I just don't want any involvement with getting more monetization skills added. So, trust me, as much as I enjoyed the custom emojis and stuff, it's not enough to make it worth it to give out my ID to some stranger in the YouTube verse, in the YouTube higher up corpse. So, no offense to anyone that thinks I'm crazy, but sorry, that's just how it is. So, no offense, I am not going to risk my ID for no one. So, with that being said. All right, moving on to the next subject regarding, where the hell were we? We went on several different tangents. So, okay, where were we? God. But yeah, we were talking about monetization and stuff. God, I went on several tangents. I'm trying to figure out where we were mainly talking about. But yeah, oh yeah, I remember now. But yeah, I want this channel to get to the next level of emulation, the next level of getting things entertainment wise, and getting things on par with what you, the public, would like to see. You know, and again, nothing would be closer to my Celtic heart than to go out and film at events or stuff like that. So there would be nothing that would blissfully warm my heart better than to go out and to film at events. I have a video camera to do that too. My issue is that there's not a lot of events that happen here in Roch. There's not a whole lot of places to go film. I also need to locate my camera, which is another ditty, another doozy. So, and yeah, I appreciate this compliment. You're not crazy, haha. You're just careful. I'm not just careful. I'm cautious about that. So, it's what it is. Now, as far as anyone, I bet here's one of the things I want to kind of discuss with the viewers. Not because I want, again, before I discuss this, there's some shitty people out there that'll say, "Hey, you're e-bagging. You just want this dimension so we could try to buy it for you." I'm like, no, no. The reason why I'm saying this is what I wanted for my birthday is because, hell, my birthday's coming up, so you, the public, should know what I want or wanted for my birthday. Because it's just conversation. I'm not looking for anyone to buy me anything, okay? I don't even care if I don't even get Jack for my birthday, It's just a birthday to me. Okay, that's one of the things I have to admit is that I don't care if I would. Hell, I wouldn't have given a crap. I wouldn't have given a crap if I just got a penny for my birthday. Again, not asking people to donate. What I mean is, like, for example, I wouldn't have given a shit if I just got a rusty old, like, penny or lottery token for my birthday. That's how much I don't care what I get for my birthday. So, because I'm grateful to have one. That's all it is. But real quick, there were a couple of things I wanted to get for my birthday from mom. It's just I went with the die hard option to tell my mother what I really want for my birthday. So mom, it was I can't remember what day it was. Mom and I were in my sister's place, or at my sister's place. My sister wasn't home, and she was in Atlanta, Georgia, for some baking competition. And mom comes around the corner. She's like, "Hey, your birthday's coming up. What do you want?" And I could think of so many things I want for my birthday. But I know that with October 14th coming up and Windows 10 me off the corner, I asked my mom for a new laptop. And she's going to, like I said in the past videos, she's going to try to do halvesies with my brother. And, get me a new Windows 11 laptop and all that. So that's already taken care of. But one of the many things I was thinking that kind of passed through my head of what I wanted for my birthday. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it was. There were a couple things. Not even a lot, like just one or two or three things I want for my birthday aside from that I'm probably not going to get nor care because, again, my mom is already working her butt off in general just to get some stuff done. So, let alone buy the cake and ice cream. I've told mom I don't want to get ice cream for my birthday because, again, I have bad teeth and ice cream just doesn't sit well with my teeth. So yeah, there's that. As far as I'm concerned, mom's doing all she can. So, what is she saying? Cautious is a better word. I agree. Aw, thank you, Andy. You're so sweet. You sweet pea. One thing I'm wondering is where the hell is Bruins fan? That brother said he would join the podcast in a little bit. It's been almost an hour. It's kind of crazy that he would say such things. And then he would pretty much bail. So, all right, who do we have on our list here, people to look into? Because it's kind of crazy that I sent out a couple of links and there's not one person. And these are the people that normally join the links. So, if anything, I'm going to wind up sending one to Zork as I'm gonna wind up sending a link to my buddy Zork if Bruins doesn't show up fast enough because Zork's kind of. Here's the thing, Zork Player One is what we call the last resort to whom we invite to a panel just so we know that we have some panelists. And again, I don't know if some of you guys or girls caught the lower core video I made, but because of the Streaming Labs updating their network and all that with the new updates, it's really not worth like streaming on StreamYard at all. So it's really not worth it. So there's that. So hold on guys. I need to figure out what the hell's going on because like I said, Bruin said he'd come up here in a minute. So the only official John Wick game is being delisted. So I was reading something. So I need to figure out why I'm missing some panelists. So that would be nice if I could get some people up here because it'll. Here's my opinion on a podcast or panel. Is that it doesn't matter if it's a podcast or panel. I still think if it were a podcast, regardless, I think people should be more. It should be more than one person on the podcast rather than just one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if there are other people that would like to join. So before sending them. Persistent. Not stuff. Sorry, guys. I had to remind Burns because it's been over 42 minutes. So, and also, let me type to Jack. And we need Shane. Let's go type it to Shane. And guys, I'm just checking with some of my usual. I am also checking with some of my usual panelists. So. If not, no worries. I've typed if I could, so we're just kind of waiting for some people. And I hope these guys, if they do want to join, will hurry up because after a certain hour, I can't be podcasting anymore because I got people that will try to sleep. So kind of crazy. So okay. Let's go ahead. I'm going to send one to Zork just as a last resort in case we have no one else. So, let's go ahead. Uh, all right, got all of our guys on. Got all of our people in a bunch. So I don't know why this is such an issue. So, all right. Well, while I wait for our panelists, if I may, I'll have to wait and see if anyone's going to come in. So and just so Bruins fan, everyone who I've invited knows, I have until about probably 8:30, 9 o'clock until I've shut down the podcast because again, at a certain time of the night, these guys, my housemates, tend to go to bed, so I really don't like being a bother. So, or at least they like to unwind during that time. So. So, with that being said, is this okay? What is this? What? Hold on, guys. Looks like it looks like I just woke up my internet has. Okay. All right, so we have two people that are out of that can't join, unfortunately. Also, hello to the Miss Steady, the Stead Muffin. How you doing, Sweet Pea? All right, how you doing, Sweet Pea Steady? Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Who's this? Who's this? Okay. So how you doing today? Welcome in, Sweet Pea. Welcome in. So kind of crazy if you haven't asked me. So. Uh, Alright. Well, this is kind of crazy. So according to Burns fan's gonna try to get into his PC. So So we're gonna wait on that. But he's got until like 8:30, 9 o'clock in order to do so because after that I gotta shut this down and get ready for other things. But yeah, welcome in everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. It's another lovely evening here in the Retroverse Excel channel. We actually made so many accomplishments today. It's kind of crazy. So let's put you here. Okay. So Steady, how you doing, Steady Muffin? Welcome in. How's Beanzo doing? How's that brother doing? Okay, allergy season's kind of kicking my ass, if you know what I mean. So, while we're at it, let me go ahead and double check something here. Let's go to. So this is kind of ridiculous. Well, log in. What's this? Alright. Sorry guys, we're playing with me. Alright, there we go. Sorry guys, working overtime here to get some people up here. So it's kind of crazy. So okay. Alright, who else is left on our list? So alright. And Steady says, I'm doing well. He's still driving me crazy, so I guess he is as well. Also, lol. Oh, hold on. We got someone backstage, and it's our guest of honor. Waiting for him. Can you hear me, buddy? Yellow.
Yeah, I can hear you. Sadly, I gotta do it to my phone, which is kind of fucking
That's okay. We
stupid
can
as
just
fuck.
pull this. Hey, it's okay. We got a screen for that. So, see, I adjusted so you're a little bit closer. So, and
Fucking
Andy
queer,
said, Andy
fucking
saying,
queer bait.
yeah, Andy saying something. She's a friend of mine. I think you remember her, right? She hasn't
I
been to the
think
channel in a
so.
while. Angie says, have a glorious evening, Retro and friends. Always pleasure seeing you. Till next time, sending blessings and abundance and positive vibes. All right, Angie, you take care, sweet pea. But yeah, stay. That sounds exactly like Beanzo to be driving you nuts. Sounds exactly like Beanzo to be driving you nuts. So
Like, it's weird. It lets me get in. It just won't let me.
yeah,
Like, I can do everything else. I just can't do anything on my Facebook on here.
interesting. Kind of weird.
Which I don't remember. I don't remember clicking on anything that was
Kind
you
of
know.
weird. No, I hear you, buddy. I hear you.
At least I can get on. At least I can still get on and do my stupid
Yeah. So.
other shit.
Yeah, so Bruns, don't focus on that right now. Just focus on your phone for now, buddy. And I'll help you read the chat. If you want, I can do you one better. So hold on. I'm gonna pull up the chat overlay. I'm actually gonna do this. So
Yeah, it says app is suspended. My Facebook on the computer is suspended.
that's That's not concerning. It just means maybe your computer can't run it anymore or something. I don't know. I've never had that happen on any of my Chromebooks, so I couldn't tell you.
Whatever. At least I can do. At least I can still do my. I can
Yeah,
do other shit on my computer, I guess.
yeah. You gotta look at the silver linings, buddy. Gotta look at the silver linings.
Yeah, silver lining my asshole.
Hey, come on, man. Anyway, regardless. So, how's your week been, there, Bruns?
Oh shit! I'm not even on the thing anymore.
Yeah, because you're
Good.
not.
Besides,
What?
if
Oh,
I can
dude,
get.
no graphic stuff, man. Please.
Besides that,
Yeah, I'm not even talking about nudity. I'm talking about the gory arm thing you just showed us. That was rough. What happened?
let's just say I ran in. I was riding my bike and I ran into a trash can. Went head over tea kettle over my fucking handlebars and scraped my arm.
Nice going, dingus. I'm just kidding.
F you.
Hey, you would have said the same shit to me, brother. You would
Piss
have. Come on.
off.
No, 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 no. We all know that you would have said the same shit to me if I had done the same.
Oh,
Come on.
F off.
No, you know I'm right. You know you would have. I ain't stupid, brother.
At least I can still charge my freaking headphones and everything.
Well, that's the good part of it. Eh? So, Bruins, I wanted to talk to you about something on this channel.
What?
We had, Bruins, do you remember PlayStation 2 at all?
Yes, I do.
Now, what particular games do you remember playing on PlayStation 2, if any?
It's been so long, dude. I don't remember.
Well, let's get on to the next play subject then on the PS2 basis. So, let me just throw a game out there, two games out there, since these are the two games I got right. Do you remember, Bruins, a game called GTA San Andreas? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yes, I do. Oop.
That's one of the games we got running on the. Oh, son of a bitch. We lost them. The hell? The minute I said that. Oh, that's bullshit. Well, that kind of sucks. Hold on. That's what the hell just happened. Shit. Hold on. What in Davy Jones' locker? Hold on. The frick just happened, bro? Wait, what just happened? Wait, what just happened? Oh, hold on. Alright. There he is. The hell?
Sorry. Sorry, yeah, my girlfriend sent me a picture and I was gonna grab it.
Oh, okay. As long as your phone's not malfunctioning. But yes, so you say you do remember GTA San Andreas.
Yes, I just can't write. I remember seeing it. I just don't remember playing it at the top of my head.
Okay, so here's the deal, Bruins. I got GTA San Andreas running on my computer, but not on PC version. That's the thing. We now, and again, my IQ level of knowing how to emulate games in certain systems with BIOS and stuff, I was actually able to get a PS2 emulator running the first time and played GTA San Andreas on this channel via PS2 emulation. So,
Mm.
the second game, which I just played today via live stream, was a game called Shadow the Hedgehog, which is when Shadow the Hedgehog from the Sonic series has his own game.
Hmm.
It's actually what the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie was more or less. The storyline from it kind of bases it off the Shadow the Hedgehog game. So when you look at Keanu Reeves' Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie, you're talking like Shadow's backstory. Him being an experiment for what was it?
Hmm.
Robotnik.
I guess I'm gonna have to start. I could say this, bro. I guess I'm gonna have to start doing some stuff on my computer without Facebook for some amount of time. I don't know what. I mean, the funny thing is, I don't remember clicking on anything.
Hey, do me a solid, do yourself a solid. Don't stress it. Do not stress
Hmm.
about it because I know where this is going. Trust me. So don't stress about what happened. What okay, Sarah, what will be will be. So let it be. If you can't
Let's
do
see.
if you can't do Facebook stuff on your computer, what does it matter? You've always done Facebook stuff on your phone anyway. So what's the
True,
dealio? You know?
but I am gonna just. I'm still here. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do some stuff on my. I'm just gonna do my
Yeah, tech work. It's fine. But
other stuff
yeah,
on my computer.
no, it's fine. I got you. But the thing is like, yeah, I got Shadow the Hedgehog working today, and that's the PS2 game. The funny thing about both GTA San Andreas and Shadow the Hedgehog is those were two very well known PS2 games. Excuse me. Two very well known PS2 games that me and my family owned on the PS2 back in the day. So, and the crazy part about it is that you never know what will run on PS2 emulator unless you try it out. There are some PS2 games that will not run properly on said emulator due to a person's computer graphics, or even if it's like not the right BIOS or whatever like that. It's very technical work, and you have to be very experienced in the world of emulation to know these kind of things. And
Jesus Christ,
what do you mean, Jesus Christ?
dude! You don't hear that?
What
It's raining like hell out here.
is it?
Yes,
You gotta remember, I'm in the same place you are, buddy.
it's raining where I am, dude.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's not raining here. Oh, all right, there we go.
It's
What are you
good to
trying to do?
know.
What are you trying to do? Flip the camera around?
Yes.
You don't need to. I believe you. Bruins. You do that, you're gonna keep kicking yourself out, buddy. Source hidden to show change on. Source hidden to show change on video settings. Seriously? What the hell? Hey, what is
Oh,
going on? There we go. Alright, Bruins, you don't need to turn around, buddy. You're just gonna keep screwing yourself. Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah, that is weird. Wait,
my bro's out there in the fucking rain. Dude, it's a good
why?
thing I got my. It's a good thing I got my walking in before that shit.
Something tells me you don't like getting wet out there.
I don't mind it though. That's the thing. I don't
Huh.
mind it. It's just,
You know,
ugh, I don't want to get sick.
you remind me of my mother. My mother will go out in thunder and lightning storms, or even in like pouring down rain, and just have fun in the rain, while I'm sitting there cowering under my sister's table during a thunder and lightning storm because of my sensitive ears. So,
Hey, what's the date today? Can you tell me?
it is July 14th, buddy. Because actually, in 6 days is my
January,
20th.
February, March, April, May,
It's
June.
March 14th. In
July.
6 days.
It's
In
July, so it's 7.
7 14 25. Oh, 7
Thank
14
you.
20. 7
Thank you.
14 20.
I was trying to do
Yeah,
the steps thing for today.
gotcha. But yeah, in 6 days, buddy, is
10.
my 28th birthday. So
Nice. 10/07.
stretch. So,
118. Dude, I'm
kinda cra-
so glad I can still do certain things on my phone, on my computer. I
Yeah,
just
I hear
can't
that.
do anything. I just can't do anything on my phone. I just can't do like my
Facebook stuff. Got you. Moving
yeah.
on. Next.
Just gonna go
So,
walk after to get to him.
oh,
Just go
sorry.
walk after to get to him. Yes. 10,719. I didn't really get a whole lot because I was, I could have done it if this thing was water resistant or waterproof. I could swim with it, but I can't because it says swimming. Sorry, I'm talking to my mother.
No, it's okay. I actually tried to wave to her that I said hi, but that's okay.
You could, yes. I'm actually starting trying to eat more healthy, bro.
Really? That's
Yeah,
nice.
instead of eating, I'm trying to eat like less junk food and eat more salads.
Yeah, I've
Like
noticed I
I'm,
have a
I'm
lot of.
trying to cut back on. I'm trying to like cut back on the sandwiches.
Dude, I've noticed when I. Like, Bryn, do you remember when I got my knee injury, right?
Yes.
During that time, I didn't eat that much, like, not much at all. And I also was bedridden half the time. Also, that kind of self trained me not to pig out as much, and I've lost an increasingly ton of weight myself. So
I'm trying to like find a way. I'm trying to
like
figure out if
my
there's a way to make
cheeks.
my.
Oh, hold on, I got you. I got you. Like
Thank you.
that.
I was trying to make myself bigger. That's why I kind of wish my computer wasn't so fucking
Yeah, I mean, I just,
retarded.
I just turned off the chat overlay so I can just tell you. So
Unless there's a way for
look
me
at
to
this.
restart.
Like you see my cheekbones, how they're a little bit more firm, because
Yes.
that's because I lost a ton of weight. Normally, like I'd be pudgy faced, kind of like where you are right now, just because you're starting to lose weight. You know, you're. I will say I've noticed you have lost some of that weighted pudginess to your face. I've seen you kind of thinned out a bit, which is good. So,
Well, you're also forgetting too, bro. Don't forget, I was technically sick for like a year.
oh yeah, we won't. I'm not gonna go there because I respect you too much to go there. So.
I'm totally fine with you. I'm totally fine with you saying it. If you want to say it, I'm totally fine with it. I'm not offended at all. You are. I gave you
If
permission
you
to say
want
it.
to, I would feel more comfortable if you would say it because again, that's
I
not my.
don't really fully remember. You kind of know it, so I'm giving you permission to say it.
All right. So guys,
It was like
Bruins
maybe
had
close to 2 years. It was like almost 2 years.
Bruins had like 2 years or so of Crohn's disease. So he had very thin body. We're talking bone ass thin for a while. And then he finally gained weight after they gave him the right medication. Now he's cutting back on food to kind of get just the right amount of, you know, health and weight.
Well, I also want to get good speed for softball this year too.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're in the softball league as well.
Yep.
So,
But dude, my freaking elbow hurts for fucking sakes.
dude, let me tell you, after my knee injury to my left knee, my knee's never been the same. So, I can't run anymore. I cannot jog anymore. I cannot ride my bike anymore. The doctors told me I cannot do this anymore. I
Hmm.
cannot aggressively dance anymore. I can't do shite anymore. Because
My name is Retro Scorpion. I can't do right.
anymore. So because of this left knee. I noticed today when I got a little bit too rowdy and I got excited, my knee started to cripple up, and I'm like, ugh, I'm like,
I was
crap.
actually last night
So,
when before the fire during the fireworks on the 12th. I was gonna invite you to come watch the stream with me, like watch the fireworks, like not like face to face,
what
but
day was it? What day was it? The 5th or 4th?
it was the 12th at the high school.
I
I
was
was actually live on my channel. I was gonna send you a freaking join request and everything. That way,
well.
I had
Unfortunately,
the
I
special guest
had
I had on my special guest I had on my channel actually was Andrea. Well,
yes.
better words as Butterfly 12.
Yeah, well, I know, but I was busy at the time, unfortunately. There's what day was that? Hold on, let's look at the 12th. The
It was
12th,
a Saturday. It was a Saturday.
yeah. This Saturday you're talking?
Yes.
I was
I
out
was gonna.
cold.
I was gonna invite you to come in the stream last night.
Dude, well, it wasn't last night. Yes, it would have been Sunday.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. And the thing is, dude, Saturday I was out cold for the whole day. I wasn't even feeling good that day. I
That's
was,
weird.
I
That is
was,
unlike you.
dude, I
That
was
is
so.
unlike you.
Let me explain. I was very lethargic. I could not get out of bed for the life of me. Uh, Dr. Bird came and took my temperature. I had a fever. Um, not, I wasn't, again, before anyone in the chat decides to say the C word, we all know where they're going with this COVID. I did not have COVID. It was mainly just a headache that
The
corresponded.
word that no offense, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The COVID thing is way too freaking. It's like it's over with.
Yeah,
It's over with. It's
exactly.
being used way too much.
Exactly. Okay, but regardless, moving on. I had a fever that was from a migraine. Also, the heat before they installed the air conditioner didn't really help. So, and just so you know, runs actually have an air conditioner now.
Mm,
So,
that sounds like me because, like I said, I actually felt like the reason why when I ran into the freaking
uh,
trash barrel and messed up my arm.
air
That's what
conditioner
I
would.
thought. I thought the heat got to me. I thought the heat
Uh,
got to me. That's why I lost
yeah.
track
Did
of my
you?
bike.
Yeah, and also the way your elbow looked. Did you hit something on an air conditioner by a window? Because that looks something from an air conditioner
What?
grill.
Oh, the thing.
The
I
man.
no.
No.
No, the thing is, I ran into the trash barrel, somehow knocked the trash barrel, the trash
Okay.
over.
Before you continue, is this one of those metal trash cans or is it a plastic barrel?
It's the big ones that had the yellow freaking you know how there's
Plastic
like the
one.
green, yeah,
Yeah.
there's
The
the green
plastic.
one, there's the
Yeah, the
green
plastic.
cover, and then there's the
Yeah.
yellow one.
Okay. Continue.
Anyway, I rented that one can that had the one that had the recycling in it.
Oof.
So somehow the
So
thing
what was
is,
in? Now
I
I gotta ask, what was in the recycling that you hit so bad that made that happen? Glass ball or something?
I don't know. I don't even think it was from the recycle. I don't even think I had it from the recycling. I think it was from the ground because when I did
Would that,
it,
do you
because when
have
I
like?
did it, I felt like I scraped my arm off the pavement. But at the
Okay.
same time, I also was holding onto my bike
Uh huh.
on the other handle because
So
originally my
was
bike was going to fall the other way, and I pulled my arm to
yeah,
make it fall the other way, so that way
yeah.
because my phone was on
Well,
you
judging
know
by
how bikes would have
yeah,
how like some bikes would have
yeah, the
there's
stand and stuff. Yeah.
yeah the stand. I made it so the bike is like this,
Uh huh.
and the thing is I was pretty much I wasn't out, but I was like I was kind of like what you
Dizzy,
call it, I was
dizzy.
like dizzy a little. So when I lost my headphones, because in the process my headphones fell off my head.
Oh.
And the only person that basically not really woke me up because she wasn't like physically there, but mentally she was because I was on my bike talking to her when this happened. So Butterfly was the one that actually woke me up
Huh.
because I was kind of like passed out for a minute because I was
Oh
so
God.
tired.
She saved your ass, didn't she?
Yep.
Anyway, anyway,
So then when I got back up,
let
that's
me
when I showed her
ask
my arm.
let me ask you something. Judging by your injury, there should have been like a blood stain somewhere. Okay. Had it been the pavement, did you notice any like sort of red kind of bloody stain on the pavement?
No,
When you went
no,
outside with your foot, you didn't notice anything. Then
no,
that means you didn't scrape on the pavement. You might have scraped it in the dirt or something. Because in
maybe.
the dirt, it would have been a lot less easy to find a blood stain. So,
Yeah.
which means you would have had to. Someone would have had to clean your wound. Because if you
Yeah.
didn't, you would catch an easy infection. So.
Well, the thing is, when I got up, the arm was
Yeah.
still. I think I actually. I don't know. I sent a picture of it to Tony. Actually, my friend, technically, you know, on YouTube, her name is Tony Elephant.
Wait. Hold on. Back up. Back up. Back up. Did you just say Tony Elephant?
Yes, I did. She commented. Oh, well, it was technically me who commented, but it was on her account.
So, who is this Tony Elephant?
Her name is really Tony Singer. She's down the road from me. You know
Is
how
this
on my days off?
okay? Now I got a question, and this may
Oh
just
God.
connect all the fucking puzzle pieces. Is this the person you were driving with when we were at Market Basket? Please tell me.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my fuck!
Yes.
I freaking knew.
Yes. It
Oh,
was that one. It was that. It was that one.
oh my fuck! I should have known. I knew
It was that
something.
one. We were literally
Oh,
watching the video, dude. Hold on,
fucking
before you
hell,
continue.
man!
We were
I
watching
fr-
we were watching your video, right? When you're playing Shade or Raid Shadow Legends.
uh-huh.
I was waiting for you to look at your conversation, like that chat room.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say, Tony Elephant. Who the hell is this Tony Elephant? And then you text me saying the exact same fucking thing that you're asking me right now. I was
Oh
waiting for
my
you. I was waiting
frick!
for you to say
You
something.
cheeky fuck!
I was dude,
Do I have
that was
permission?
me.
Okay, hear me out. Do I have permission to clip this part of the stream later, just so we
Yeah.
have this documented?
Yes,
Cause,
you do.
cause I have
You
been,
have
dude. I'm gonna tell you this
you
right
have
now.
my full permission.
I know, but listen, and you're not gonna believe this shit. All right. I saw that Tony Elephant had subscribed to my channel about a month prior. And around that time, I was giving my new subscriber shout because around that time I had just got monetized. And the whole time I had no fucking idea it was you.
The funny thing is, it wasn't even me. It was
Then,
well, I was watching the video on her phone with her.
so she had, so she has a viewer account basically.
Yes.
Oh, this is a plot twist. I cannot wait to document this shit later. That's gonna go down the book and the documents of crazy shit that has happened on this
But yes,
channel.
that is the exact same Tony that you saw me with when we went to Market Basket.
Oh, fuck me dead. Well, with that being said, Bruns, we're going to shut it down now because now I got work to do on that. I love you, but
I was to say the truth, but I commented on that with Tony with her with Miss Elephant's freaking channel. I was
oh,
waiting. I was waiting for you to say
oh,
something in that
crap.
conversation. In that
Oh,
when you were
frack,
videoing, I was waiting for
frack.
you to say something. I think
Oh,
this motherfucker is gonna say something. This
do
motherfucker
you
is gonna say something.
you guys hear this shit? I've been had. I've been cooked.
You-
I've been had.
That's the same exact same Tony that I hang out with every Monday.
In the silver vehicle, too, right?
Yes, the white vehicle. Yes.
I've been had. I've been made. All right. Well, Bruins, thank you for that.
It's
We
not the
will.
funny thing is it's not even
Oh,
it's not just her that drives that vehicle. Often
oh,
sometimes her husband will drive it
well,
too.
that's irrelevant.
Sometimes.
Irrelevant because I didn't meet her husband, now did I?
Nope. But you did meet Mrs. Elephant.
Shit. All right. With that
You
being
got
said,
had, man. You got had.
I've been cahooked. I've been hoodwinked. I've been
I
hoodwinked,
gotta
babe.
put it. I gotta send this to. I gotta send this video to Tony after.
I've
I
been
was like,
hoodwinked.
watch this. Watch this video.
I've been hoodwinked, baby.
Actually, watch the ending.
No, I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna personally send it to you. Because I'm all on the foreign ground of supporting this. So, hold on. What's up, Binjo? You're kind of late, but we're about to end, buddy. Fuck. I've been
Because somebody
had.
got had. Because somebody got hoodwinked or
I
whatever the hell you
got,
want to
I
call
got rat, I got ratatouille, buddy. I got Houdini. I got
it.
hoodwinked.
You got bamboozled.
I've been speckledorped.
Dude, I was actually the whole time when we were watching that video, I was waiting. We
Hold
were
on.
literally
Hey, can we
waiting for you.
please end this and then discuss this other places, please? So I can get
Yes,
right to clipping this. So
yes, you
I will
can.
just get off my panel for now and I'll call you here in a minute. I'll see you here in a
Okay.
few. I'll see you in a minute, dude. Fuck, I've been had. Hoodwinked. Later, guys.